Hello everyone, Playtime returns with another Super 7 toy review, and today I got the Thundercats Target exclusive Deluxe Lion-O. So I saw Daniel Pickett post on Action Figure Insider on Instagram, and he had shown the DCPI code, and I figured, you know what, excuse me, since I know that these are going to be released on October 6th, I thought I'd call around just to see if they do have them in stock and in the back. And that's what I did. I called my local toy shop and they told me that they didn't have it, but that there was some other stores around that had inventory on it. So lo and behold, I called around and sure enough, there was 4 in Upland, California. And I went down there just to go check it out, see if they would come through without, it having to be a release date. So I did, and they didn't tell me anything when I gave them the DCPI code. They said that they did have them in back because I did check the NECA section, and so ask around. I mean, these are pretty cool. I thought I'd take a look. I was gonna buy Monkey, but since I have them already, I wasn't really, felt the need to purchase them right away. But this Lion-O was a whole new sculpt, so I wanted to get in and check it out. And get out there and check. I mean, you never know. Like I said, you might just get it. It has, this is a standard packaging. It's pretty cool. I mean, you saw the Deluxe logo right there. It says Thundercats Super 7. Here's the back of it. You can check it out. This is from I believe the VHS cover. And yeah, pretty nice packaging and artwork. And I want to take it out. Let's get a look at it. See what's going on with it. So I am doing a voiceover because my first audio got all messed up. So if things don't seem like on target or on point as far as conversation and what I'm pointing to, that's the reason why. But yeah, it was really bad. I did get a few views already off of it, but again, I wanted to check this out, and I went on a whole rant on this. So yeah, but it's pretty cool. I mean, it looks good. You can see how it looks. If you're a Minton card collector, these do look good. So let's just open this already to figure out how to take it out. And yeah, I mean, I was surprised that they didn't tell me anything, because when I went to the register to check it out, it said to call a team member, but I think their system wasn't scanning properly, because even when I tried, I think it was some candy, it didn't scan, even though this one did eventually scan after the third try. So I don't know if that was just their system or my mistake, or not scanning it properly. But here it is. It looks cool. It has all these twist ties. Here's the sword. The sword is flat paint. It's molded in gray, and the only detail on it is that Sword of Omen's logo, and the Thundercats logo is clean and detailed. So it wasn't like that first release of Super 7's Sword of Omens, where they didn't have the detail on the eye and the ear. But yeah, so this looks good, but it's just really plain plastic. But it's alright. If you have the Ultimates figures, it's good, because then you could add a sword from there. And this claw shield is really small, but it looks good because of the gold paint apps on it. I mean, it looks really nice. You can check it out. Really detailed, pretty cool. But in the middle, if you look, there's no peg to clip in on the arm, and it's like the Pumra's shield, claw shield, which didn't have a peg either. But we'll check it out right now. I'll pop it on. But yeah, it looks good. I mean, overall, it looks pretty nice. You can check out the detail. Looks pretty clean. It's probably one of the nicest pieces on here. There's that. And then here's Lion-O. Now you can check out the eyes. It looks good. And they had another one. They had a 4. So it's 2 Lion-Os and 2 monkeys to a pack. There was a chip right there by the neck, like a blue pink chip. But it looked like it was molded in the plastic, so I left it. I didn't want it. And the logo as well was a little scuffed up. But I picked the better one of the 2. So yeah, looking cool. And I'm going to be interested to hear you guys' comments below. what you think of this figure. I'm gonna get this twist tie off. We'll get it done. I apologize for my dog barking in the background. The voiceover does pick up a lot of everything, all the noises in the back. But let me get this off. Let me pop them out. You can see what's going on with them. Yeah, I was, really excited about this. It has a stupid plastic twist tie, which I didn't see at the bottom. You just pull it out. He doesn't have a boot cut, but he does have his knees do swivel, and his arms are pretty tight. Like, I had to heat this up. I couldn't bend those arms. I couldn't do the T-pose on them for the life of me. And they're really stiff, hard, but they have a ratchet joint on the arms as I tried them out after this video. And the feet do have ankle rockers. The waist swivel, they have a waist swivel and the cut in the middle of the figure, so you can move it around. And as you can see right there, again, here's the face app. The face paint apps look clean. Mine doesn't have the wonky eye. The render, he looks almost like the renders, I guess, because they have it posted like this, with his head down on there. But when you put it up, he has like that flat head right there. So he sort of looks funny sometimes, depending on the angle that you see him at. But yeah, he looks pretty cool. I mean, your opinion's gonna vary, especially since you have the Ultimates. You can tell right there, like the detail. The Ultimates, they have so much detail, and this one is more like a cartoon look to it. But yeah, you can check it out. I mean, like, again, your opinion's gonna vary. There's this bag, has a little scuff right there on his butt from falling, I think. You just swipe that off. You can check out how he looks in the back. I think he should still look a little wider. He looks a little lanky to me, but it's all right. There's his biceps. The biceps are detailed. He still has that classics biceps to him. But if you notice, look at that. That bicep is wrong. It's supposed to be reversed. That one's supposed to be on this side, and vice versa. That one's supposed to be on the other. So you're gonna have to take a heat dryer a hair blower to it and heat it up. So that way you could swap them out, which is a bummer because I feel like you shouldn't have to do this with your toys. But it's not just Super 7. Again, if you saw my Snout Spout Masterverse toy review, they did the same thing. So I had to swap those out. But yeah, that looks really ugly. And I noticed it on Mega J Retro's video when he was talking about this Lionel, Daniel Pickett's Lionel. So yeah, you have to heat that up and switch them out, which is a bummer. But again, those arms are pretty tight. You're gonna have to put a blower to them because you're gonna break them if you try to just do it regularly. As you can see on this right arm, I could barely even get it. I mean, I couldn't get it up. I'll snap the peg if I did. So that's what I did again after I did this video, and I swapped off the biceps, and you can see I'll try to add a picture. I don't know if I'll be able to add it on this video, but if I do, I'll either post on here on my Instagram. You could put his legs up so you can sit him down in the Thunder tank, which is cool. And I'll show you too later that I could do that. Pretty standard figure. I feel like he does feel more flexible. And I know what you were thinking. That's cool and all playtime. Do you have anything to compare him to? And yes, I do. So let's compare. Anyways, here he is. I like I said, I'm doing a voiceover, so I was ranting on and on about this figure. And again, you can see like the biceps on the Manic Collector. They're supposed to be facing outward, and they have them reversed. But yeah, so I'll bring in some more Lionels right now so you can check out the differences in them. But yeah, look at that. You can tell like I was gonna bust off the peg, and I don't want to do that. Break it off, and had to take it back. But it was such an eyesore to me. But I caught it immediately, and again, I did swap it out. So my Lionel looks regular and looks better than what you see right here. Again, the red is really dark. I wish they would have went with the orange color Lionel. I felt that they would have sold better. And again, I'll bring out the LJN Super 7 lino. Like, see, this one is a darker brown. That's the first Super 7 lino. Or that might be version 2, because I ended up getting the better sword. I buy the second one because the eyes were all wonky on the first, and I was doing the swaps. But yeah, he looks pretty cool. I mean, really cartoon looking. But again, because the other ones have been so detailed, he might stick out like a sore thumb to you. But again, your like, you know, your opinion may vary. Again, it's to each his own. So let me bring some more out here. Remove the stuff out of the way. And who do we have next? Because I brought more. I had a Bandai figure too. Here's the LJN one, so you can see I would have liked it. Like I said, that one sticks out like a sore thumb, but I think it would have looked awesome on this other line, this new line, though. So we have that one. And then, I mean, like I said, you can see the differences in the tone. I'm outside, so I went outside specifically for this reason, so you can see how he actually looks out there. And yeah, I mean, he looks all right. Again, your opinion's gonna vary from person to person. You're gonna have your personal preference. Some people like this LGN style. Some people like the first Super 7 one. And then we have the mirror line right here. And then you can see the difference in the skin tone big time. He's more brown right here. And yeah, I mean, big time. Again, look at the biceps. These ones are more softened than the Matty Collector one. And that belt clip matches the same belt clip on this new deluxe version. So let's check out this. Like I said, you can see there's no pin in there, but it just slides on. And again, his arm looks smaller, but they are even to each other. Unlike the LJN one right there in the background, it hangs down longer. So I don't know if they were just trying to match the same, you know, evenness of the hands hanging down, because they do. You can see it looks smaller though. I think that's why it's probably looking weird. But it has like a little suction cup and it won't come off. That's why I shook it, so you can see that. It's just weird. But it sucks in, like when you're pushing in the air pressure, it just holds it. So I wanted to see if the claw shield from the LGN one or the mirror line fits. And again, we have that peg that sticks out. There's no way we could hold this to the side, which is a bummer. I don't know. That was like a tough call, I guess, for cutting costs, because at the same time, I do want to like put a claw shield right there to get rid of that eyesore right there on that peg. But again, like you can see, this is the Matty Collector one. You can see the differences in the skin tone. Matty Collector is even a little bit lighter than the Super 7 first release. And you can check that out. I do like the eyes on the Matty Collector one than the Deluxe one. But you can see the difference. Like, this looks more... The first one looks like a first season. The second one looks like a second season of Thundercats. And his hands are really stiff, so the sword is hard to put on. You have to actually like sort of bend them, and so be careful with that. Again, if you want to take a blow dryer to it, and do so. But it is pretty stiff they are pretty hard, the hands, to move, to put that sword in. But here you go, so you can see how he looks armed up. There you go. Let's get him posed. In all seriousness, though, this one, he feels like more posable. Like, you could do more things with him, because he does have the swivel on the waist, as well as the cut. And the abdomen cut is really good, where you could flex him back and forth. Like I said, I'm showing you the ankle rockers and the knees. Yeah, I feel like he's more posable, whereas the He-Man book is more standard and just for looks. But this one, you could move him all kinds of ways, and he holds up, and he looks cool. You could again mess with him. I'm trying to do that right now, but that's like a plus, as well as, as far as the articulation goes, because people have been asking for more articulation on their Thundercats figures, and I feel maybe that's also why they were giving us this new one to mess with, as well as to start a new era for Thundercats fans or those who want a figure of them. But yeah, that's the way to go. If you see that neck cut, it's straight. So if you try to, it's not like the other ones where they've been rounded off. It's just a straight cut through like the mirror lino one. And the head is removable and it does look hard, but I'll try to mess with it in a bit. And I'll show you, I mess with it and I do get it off pretty easily. But yeah, he looks good. He looks cool overall. And, yeah, I mean, like I said, your opinion's going to vary. But that's the way they look all together. You could choose your favorite lino. This one is good if you want to take around and mess with. Like, you don't want to mess with the $55 one. You have your options. But let's try the claw shield. See if it goes on. These are the ones with the peg. And I was messing with it. And this peg is thicker on the claw shield than the hand one. If you can see that, which is a bummer. But, I try to put it on. But if you try to put it on, I think you'll either expand the hole too much for the hand, or you'll have to shave it down to put one on. I mean, we can try the LJN one. It's the same thing, though. But I wanted to just check it out anyways. But you can see it's even thicker than the last one. And I try to push it in on there. And no, it's not going on at all. So it's a bummer, but you either could, drill the hole bigger and slide one in, or you could just leave it. I'll probably just leave it or put the mirror lino claw shield on. But then, you have an eyesore on the mirror lino if you take it off of him. So it's a mixed bag, but I don't know why they did that. I wish they were able to, make the same peg size for those. But the claw shields are different. You can see the gold stands out like great, but you see it is smaller. And yeah, I mean, just stick with this one. It's okay. It's not too bad. And it stands out because of the gold. I can see a lot of people also like doing a paint wash on this lino with a more of an orange color. But it is what it is. It's not bad. And, if you want to keep it in package, that's great. And again, this claw shield is good. He looks cool. He looks like he's ready to throw down. And what I want to do is bring out more of the rest of the cast so you can see how that looks with him. But he looks pretty good. I mean, it looks, his logo is clean, his eyes are clean, everything looks clean on him aside from those biceps. So yeah, but let me take these off so you can see the other figures with them, so you can see how that looks. Let's get him out of the way, let's get him out of the way, and him and him and him. So here's Tigra, and Tigra looks all swole, like he just got done doing his shoulder. But it's a big difference. I mean, he's even bigger than the Matty Collector one and the other Super 7 one. But he looks swole. Here's Panthro, which he matches pretty good with Lionel. This Lionel right here. So let me fix that. And then who else do we got? We got Chitara. Try to sit her up. This table is unstable. Like the wood comes up on it. I don't want to say it's warped. It's just the way it looks, but put her right here. Stand up, Chitara. And then we got, what do we have? Is it Linkso? Who else do I have right here? Where's it right there? Yeah, put a big head Linkso right here. I mean, you can see the difference. It looks like he has a big old head compared to him because he's so lanky. Lionel's so lanky compared to the other guys. But again, it's the new sculpt. And, it makes me wonder if we'll get other Thundercats redone. Again, I didn't buy the monkey in because I already have them, and there's nothing different on them other than the color. Maybe a darker color scheme on the red shorts. It has like a target color. But there's Bengali. Here's Wiley Kit. What's the cat? I get them mixed up. And here's Wiley Cat. The plastic on Wiley Cat and the plastic on Lino are just about the same. They're like almost molded the same color, and then so is Wiley Kit. But Wiley Kit, Chitara, and Lino and Wiley Cat, they're matching pretty good together with this new Lino as well as Snarf. They look like they go because they're all smaller scale. They're smaller scale down. Can't tell, but their scale is smaller compared to this Lino, so they're matching up pretty good. And who else do I have? There's Pomaro, who's way out of scale with everybody here. She's on Amazon chick right there. And let's see, who else do we have? We got Ghost Jaga. Let me get this Ghost Jaga out of here. Call him Ghost Jaga. I don't know why. It should have been Spirit of Jaga. But whatever. I'm going to moan about that. There he is. And yeah, I mean, they look pretty boss together. I would say Jaga probably stands out of all of them. And then Lionel because of his red hair. But you can see the difference in sizes. But you have variety, you know. I mean, like I said, if you're collecting the Ultimates, you have extra accessories to go along with Lionel. You could put a better sword on him, or you could put the claw shield on him from Mirror Lionel, and you could gear him up. But again, this one is more flexible. I feel like it's made for posing, for more of the posing style. Again, you got the hand with the vertical joint on it, and again, it looks good. I mean, if you missed out on the first one, you can start all over again. You like, or if you're a Thundercats fan, you could actually start all over again. But to the new fans, I mean, we have it. It's there, and it's hitting retail, and it's cool, and it gives us more options, and another opportunity if we missed some from the others to collect. I still would like to see that Tigra redone with the shoulder pad, but we'll see if we'll get them or not. But yeah, they all look good together. And again, your opinion's gonna vary. You may not like it, or you will. And here's a Bandai one I got that was $20 back in the day from Toys R Us, and that was expensive because, something like the Marvel Legends were only going for $10, and this one was $20. But it looks good, other than the 6 shots he took in the back. But it is what it is. It was pretty good. You got the claw shield as well as the small Sword of Omens and the big Sword of Omens. But yeah, I mean, compared to this nowadays, I guess it would be about the same price. But yeah, take that with a grain of salt as you will. And this is pretty cool though. I like it, other than the back piece of him. And again, here's the Super 7 one. This one was like, if you're gonna go for one, I would go with this one as far as the collectors look. But like I said, you would have to see that in person. Again, they didn't put these have the pins on them, unlike the other ones. They have the pinless joints. But yeah, guys, again, that's my video. If you like what you're seeing, like, comment, subscribe, and share. And again, I'm out. Be blessed. Or one more thing, let me show you him in the Thunder Tank, because I told you I would show that to you. And there he is, looking all cool. Thundercats, ho! I'm out. Be blessed. Hold up, I forgot to show you guys this. The claw shield. So you're wondering if the Mirror Lionel claw shield fits to the side of this peg. Let me try to put it on because it is pretty tight. Just be careful. Again, I don't know if you want to heat that up if you do anything because it's scuffing off the paint. But I'm going to try to stretch this on, and I believe it is good. There you go. So yeah, it does fit right there on the side. It looks a little long, but again, if you don't want that to be an eyesore, you have the option of doing that. And again, it's good to go. So yeah, it looks good. So in case you were wondering, it does fit. And you're wondering about the head swap, this is removable and it's pretty easy. But again, there's nothing to really, add this to. You could try the mirror lino. This one's pretty easy. Again, it has that straight flat cut across the neck, but this looks stupid. It looks dumb. So anyways, I wouldn't suggest it. There's no reason for you to pop out head unless they're gonna do, an alternate head for the lino, which would be understandable. But hey, it's there if you want to try it. Check it out. To each his own, as I always say. But yeah, it looks cool. I almost forgot about that. But there you go, guys. Yo, what's up with your bicep, bro? It's backwards. Oh, snarf. There goes the planet.